Lloyd, I think we're here.
Yeah, we finally reached the end.
Oh my. This facility would be the center of Crossbell's Orbital network, yes?
In a way, the overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center, but it's a good chunk. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net. Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole geofront. If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
We could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands. So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
And that's where that initialization unit Teal made comes in, right?
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too. And that makes things easy on our end. Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Initialization unit activated. Confirming connection to Terminal 0. The unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system, followed by performing a reboot operation. Are you certain you wish to continue? If so, please press the red button at the center of the unit to proceed.
Right.
Commencing all required processes.
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. But this unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat. Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? They certainly are impressive. In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
I didn't sense anyone coming.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao, respectively.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi? Like the one Arios uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though. But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Clown Soleus.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too, then.
Understood. Activating Arcus.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running. Let's do this, Rishia!
Right.
And
and we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault. I require your support, Rean.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Allow me. Now!
Overdrive!
Come! An opening! Come with me, Lloyd!
All right! Here goes! Now!
This is my chance! Prepare yourself. Shatter! An opening! Come with me, Lloyd!
Right!
Allow me. Shatter!
Right! Right! You're finished now! Rising Sun!
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
Now's our chance!
I'll aid you. Forming barrier.
There! Right.
Here goes! They're off balance!
This is my chance! Activate!
Here goes! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Not a chance!
Yeah.
There! Ha!
Right.
My turn! Yeah! You're finished now! Rising Sun!
Yeah.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
Activating extermination mode. Transform! extermination. Commence!
Careless.
I'm sorry.
I require your support, Rean.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Bionic, fire!
My turn.
Right. Now! Overdrive!
Finish now.
Allow me. Come! Now! Come with me, Lloyd!
Right.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to the Right! Arcus, activate!
Not a chance. Here goes. Too slow.
Bionic, fire!
There!
Finish now.
Right! Shatter!
There! Ha! Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
You fiend! Right! Activate!
Thanks.
Second form! Damn! Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
I'm sorry.
Allow me. Activate!
Thanks. Finish now.
How careless.
Forming barrier.
Disactivate! Yeah!
My turn. Yeah.
Thank you very much. There!
Activating extermination.
I'm sorry.
This is nothing.
Thanks.
There! Ha! Now!
I'll aid you.
How careless.
Forming barrier.
Don't count me out just yet. Huh. sorry.
Careless.
I require your support, Rean.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Laser eye. Activate. Go!
Allow me.
Overdrive!
Hold my hands. An illusory offer.
Finish now!
Allow me. Now! Come with me, Lloyd.
Right!
Second form. Gale! Now!
I'll aid you.
Right. Arcus, activate.
Finish now!
Allow me. Activate.
Thanks!
Prepare yourself.
Forming barrier.
Activate. Right. Hold my death.
My turn! Arcus, activate! There! Ha! Now!
I'll aid you.
Here goes! Arcus, activate!
Laser on. Activate. Go!
There! Now!
Gotcha!
Thank you very much.
You're finished now!
Prepare yourself. Come!
Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
Careless.
Forming barrier.
I'm sorry.
I require your support, Rean.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Bionic. Fire.
Allow me.
Overdrive!
Hold my hands.
You're finished!
Right. Right. Come. There. yourself. Shatter!
Right. They're off balance!
This is my chance! Right. Shatter! An opening! Come with me, Lloyd!
Right! My turn! Take this! Now!
This is my chance! Allow me. Come! Now!
Gotcha!
Allow me. Arcus, activate!
Ha!
Activate!
My turn! You're finished now!
Right! Shatter!
Mission failed. But how?
There! Ha!
Prepare yourself. Huh!
Here goes! Yeah!
Allow me. Huh? An opening!
Gotcha!
Finished!
Still not good enough. Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
Not a bad team, are we?
I'm surprised. I knew full well Risha would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a Divine Blade anytime soon.
Rin, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful!
What's he doing?
Such negative energy.
Initialization process completed. Rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it!
What a relief.
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
Captain Lecter!
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, right?
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Holy...
An ion? No, it isn't.
Wait, no!
Lloyd!
we can at least get the data out of here.
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
Damn it. Just tell me one thing, as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbelt State Police Department. What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. No. I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbelt government, Rean Schwarzer. Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. They've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that. They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. But they've come out the other side every time.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen, but I was powerless when it really did.
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming. Especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the Archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Night, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its pilot was anything but normal. Well, let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. Wasn't our smoothest operation, but I'd still call it a success. I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. We can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley, too. Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us. There are still many barriers left between us and our goals, but we can get over them, so long as we're together.
Right.
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Well, if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Excuse me.
This is where we part ways then. I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. We may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her. I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but... no. Forget it. Take care, okay? I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Understood? Is something wrong?
Not really. I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess.